the FN-15 coming up. Hey guys, I'm Johnny with PewPewTactical.com, your definitive source for gun reviews, gear guides, and all things that go pow! Today we're looking at the FN-15 Patrol Carbine in 5.56. It's the duty offering from FN. I'm going to tell you all about it. I get it out to the range and I help you decide if this AR is right for you and if I've been locked up entirely too long. Hey, if it's your first time here, we always put a ton of stuff right down below for you to check out, including a link that goes over to our website. And if you're already on the website, you know the drill. Look up above, look down below, look wherever you want. You're an adult. But check it out. A lot of stuff in this article to help you in the boom department. I told y'all last week that we live in the golden age of 5.56. Ton of stuff on the market right now, a lot of different price points, a lot of different options, but this one from FN, it's sort of cliche to say this, but it's kind of in a class by itself. So when my editor asked me if I want to try one out, I said, boy, howdy do I, because it's 1923 and my old references really hit with this demographic. Hey, we borrowed this gun from the guys at Gun Prime. Y'all can find them over at gunprime.com, but we do really appreciate the loaner. Okay, the FN-15 is a top-tier duty rifle. Right out of the box, it's ready for service. Put it in the patrol car or in your ranch truck for varmints, and you never have to worry about it again. The receivers are aluminum, and that finish, without exaggeration, is maybe the best that I've ever seen on an AR. The gun is absolutely gorgeous, so for what it's worth, I really like how it looks. Now, the gun itself is old school. For reals, it is one carry handle away from heading to Mogadishu in 1993. The rifle is 7 latex gloves in length, and yep, that's a quad rail. It has all the classic AR features, a milspec grip, and a plastic adjustable stock. A2 style flash hider on the end of a button rifled 16-inch barrel, and everything about the FN-15 is gonna feel familiar to you on day one. And what it comes with is a cardboard box. It's brown. MSRP right now is $1,200 and some change. Now I did do some digging online and the street price has a huge window. I found them between $900 and $1,200. That's a big window, but what you get is all combat tested elements. An FN rifle truly ain't no joke. I put this one on Instagram just the other day. Man, those comments rolled in. People really do like FN, and with good reason. Okay, let's get out to the range. For this test, I used 55 grain Barnaul steel cased from Russia with love, and some more 55 grain from Federal American Eagle. I used every brand of magazine that I could find in the shop. I let it rip, and I really did have a good time. Now, it's a fun rifle. For this test, I did get it super hot, and spoiler alert, it ran fantastically. The trigger is milspec. It's kind of a crunchy, long take-up, and it's got a really solid reset that I liked, but there's nothing to write home about with this trigger. Now, FN's website calls this trigger smooth. I'm gonna call shenanigans on that one. It ain't smooth, FN, it's crunchy. Now the sights are just exactly what you see right there. They're flip-up sights on the rear, maybe aluminum, maybe steel, but they really feel solid. And they've got a little peep sight that you can flip back and forth. And up front is an A2 style front post sight. The ergonomics are just what you'd expect, a mil-spec grip, and it simply feels like a classic AR-15, which of course it is. The FN branding is understated, and overall I do think it's a good looking rifle. There's a flat top that goes all the way down, so you could add a red dot and maybe co-witness it with the iron sights, so there are some options for you to customize. And speaking of options, check out those quad rails. It's the carbine rail from Midwest Industries, so you can literally drive a tank over them. But you can also set up your lights or your laser beams or your grips however you would like. All right, let's talk about reliability. It runs. You will absolutely not have any problems out of this rifle in the reliability department. Accuracy-wise, I was able to do my standard Appalachian slightly uphill torso steel pounding, and it really was fun to hit those iron sights for a change. I did do some groups and I saw no differences between the different ammo types. That's the Federal on the left. Both were about 3 MOA, so the accuracy was as expected. Okay, let me tell you 4 things that I like. First and foremost, of course, is that FN name on the side. I said earlier that the components in this one, the components, are combat tested. Well, FN is a name that you can trust. I don't want to put too fine a point on this, but I do think FN is an important name in the rifle industry. Second, it weighs 6 pounds, super light. I do think a lot of folks would like a lighter weight rifle, maybe to have around the farm or for home protection. And third, that fit and the finish are perfect. All the controls, they're buttery smooth. You can feel the quality on this one, you can certainly see it. And finally, of course, it's that reliability. Again, you can trust this rifle. Okay, shortcomings. Again, for a duty rifle, you are ready to go on day one. Just put it in the vehicle and roll. But if you're a Saturday afternoon range shooter, not for a duty rifle, but a range guy like me, I do think you're going to want to get something on that quad rail. No exaggeration, it is the most uncomfortable thing you will ever grip on a gun. Plus it gets hot, so maybe an angled or a vertical foregrip, or just be a genius like me and figure out afterwards, yeah, I should have worn gloves. Also, I do think some new furniture would be worth considering. That milspec grip and the stock, they're very milspec-y. Will be fun to try out some new equipment on the grip and maybe on the stock. Now, my question today for you guys and gals is exactly that. Would you customize a mid-tier, maybe a slightly higher end rifle like this one, or would you just leave it like it is? Leave us a comment right down below and we're going to talk about that. Overall, I think it was a fun project. The gun ran, it was fun to see. Maybe for me, the first time to see a quad rail in the wild in over a decade. Big thumbs up for me overall, a lot of fun. And also a big thanks to gunprime.com for the loaner, and a thanks to all of y'all for stopping by. On behalf of the entire Pew Pew Tactical team, I'm Johnny, and we'll see you soon.